Good evening, happy Thursday, and welcome to Live from the Underground. My name is Jim Yeager. I will be your host this evening. I just want to say that 10% of the proceeds from this evening's performance will go to the Chandler Center for the Arts. And I also want to let you guys know that we have the exclusive Live from the Underground t-shirt with the big logo on the back, the lovely big Live from the Underground on the back. We also have the Underground Recording Studio on the front. These are on our website, and really cool t-shirts. I have a couple of them. And let's get to the meat of this thing here tonight. We have a very, very special guest for you guys tonight from White River Junction, Vermont. Put your hands together for Jes and Jakob.
We're so glad to be here. We're so happy to be underground.
Ooh. On a day like today?
On a day like today, it is the thing to do.
Does Bilbo Baggins live here?
Occasionally.
Underhill. That was his nickname. Underhill.
Underhill.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it is a real treat to be here performing. in Randolph, Vermont this evening from the underground, live streaming to the universe. I'm going to admit this is my first time all the way into Randolph,
It's true.
which is a little embarrassing, but I'm kind of a homebody these days. But fun little town, loved it, excited to get to come back again, hopefully, and play some outdoors. And it's really nice to be here in your studio, Vincent. And thanks, Jim, for sticking on us and making sure we finally got in here. Yeah. And this is Jes Raymond. My name is Jacob Breitbach. Jes is tuning up her banjo here.
This is a banjo, so it must be tuned. We're close.
I think, yeah, close enough.
All right.
Here's a traditional tune called Nobody's Fault But Mine.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Could sing. I had a mother who could sing. If I don't sing, my soul be lost. That's nobody's fault but mine. It's nobody's fault but mine. It's nobody's fault but mine. If I don't sing, my soul be lost. That's nobody's fault but mine. Could dance. Oh, I had a mother who could dance. If I don't dance, my soul be lost. Nobody's fault but mine. Nobody's fault but mine. It's nobody's fault but mine. If I don't dance, my soul be lost. That's nobody's fault but mine. Who could play? Oh, I had a mother who could play. If I don't play, my soul be lost. Nobody's fault but mine. It's nobody's fault but mine. It's nobody's fault but mine. If I don't play, my soul be lost. Nobody's fault but mine. Nobody's fault but mine. It's nobody's fault but mine. If I don't play, my soul be lost. If I don't dance, my soul be lost. If I don't sing, my soul be lost. It's nobody's fault but mine. It's nobody's fault but mine.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, you need some water there.
Just a little
water.
little tickle
I
there.
have water for you.
Oh, thanks.
What do you know?
All right. That was a song that I learned from one of my favorite all-time musicians, Nina Simone. And really great old blues song. And I'm going to change the tuning on this banjo here now and sing you another one of my songs.
Janet Frost England says, "Hello, Jes and Jakob. It's always a treat
hear from you too. That's the truth. All right, we're almost there. The good old banjo retune. There's a reason there's lots of banjo jokes.
Well, it's something to do while the banjo's tuning. You got to pass the time
Exactly.
one way or another. Jess is playing her nearly custom-made Pisca banjo, more or less custom.
Custom. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It is a North Carolina banjo. And that's an interesting segue to this song.
Set you right
You
up.
did. You
I
didn't know you were going to, but you did. This is a song that I called Home, for obvious reasons, really. But when I first left home, I actually went to North Carolina. That was where when I first left Vermont after high school, and then I wandered around the country for quite a few years, and was out in Washington State, which is where Jacob and I met, and we were there for quite a long time, and then had decided that we were gonna leave our very loved West Coast and come try to see what we could do back here in the Green Mountains. And we were excited, and it was also very bittersweet to leave the West Coast then. So this is a song that I wrote about that time. I think, that's the specific coming home, but I think a lot of us can relate to all the different ways we have to try to find our way home.
There's been a change in me, in the light, in the weather. That needle has been skipping, and it's time to flip the record. Skyline in the Emerald City, something like a prayer. I took a picture of the sunset to remember I was there. And now I'm turned around and I'm headed back to where, with such conviction, I packed up and left. Going home. I'm going home. Yes, I surely took the long way, but I am. I'm going home. Patterns there, they're dug in deep. Everyone's to blame. Walls have got a new coat of paint, but they whisper just the same. See, some rumors fall away while others seem to swell. And I came to see the place itself, not the story that they tell. It's a gravity I can't refuse, a curious black hole. I can't tell while I'm spinning in if the center's warm or cold. But I'm going home. I'm going home. Yes, I surely took the long way. I am. I'm going home. Now there and back again, something's gotta grow on the mound of all these wrong turns I pile between the coals. It might not be the old house I really came to see. It might be the woods beyond, yeah, that's what's really calling me. But coming or going, when sunlight hits those branches, you see that from a distance, they look just like second chances. Yeah, I'm going home. I'm going home. Here's I surely took the long way. I am. Here's I surely took the long way, but I am. I'm going home.
Hey. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. This is so great.
It is. Switching it up. Come over to the fiddle.
That's right.
Yep.
A little switch up.
Little switch it up. Stay there. Don't move.
Jacob has been playing this fiddle for. He got sick of the small fiddle. He's been playing it since he was 3 years old. He started on a paperback copy of The Hobbit with a wooden spoon. Decided he needed to grow his fiddle and add a second one. So he's recently added the very large fiddle that we see behind us.
Mm-hmm.
But
we'll play a fiddle tune.
But speaking of the fiddle,
yeah, this is a Bill Monroe fiddle tune called Big Mon. Thank you for the indulgence. Let's see here. Oh, looks like we're going to switch it up, both of us here at the same time. We're going to play for you an Iris DeMent tune called Hotter Than Mojave in My Heart. A desert we've driven across a couple times, and I'm sure every time without air conditioning.
We have, and I just adore Iris DeMent. She's one of my favorite songwriters. She's one of those people who can talk about church in the same sentence that she drops just some of the filthiest sailor words, and you just love her for it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They say that there's one for everybody. I just knew somehow you'd be the one for me. 'Cause making love with you's not just a hobby. No, it's rain that burns, that pours down in me. Oh, darling, was it day or was it nighttime? With them whippoorwills moaning through the trees, through those trees. I can't remember just what you said, but I knew right from the start you made it hotter than Mojave in my heart. Oh, darling, I could stay this way forever. Just passing time at 99 degrees. 'Cause loving you is my favorite kind of weather. Forever let the flame burn down in me. And I'll not prepare my heart for the changes season. I'm gonna whip that winter wind there when she blows, when she blows. God bless the day you came along and tipped my apple cart. You made it hotter than Mojave in my heart. I'm gonna whip that winter wind there when she blows, when she blows. God bless the day you came along and tipped my apple cart. You made it hotter than Mojave in my heart. God bless the day that you came along and tipped my apple cart. You made it hotter than Mojave in my heart. You made it hotter than Mojave in my heart.
You made it! Oh, what are we gonna do now here? Looks like Poor Wayfaring Stranger.
Oh yeah, let's.
Boring?
Can I have another sip
Oh,
of
you
that water?
betcha.
Thanks, honey.
We're in no rush here. In the underground.
We have actually played underground before. We played in a cave. We did it there in a where
South Dakota.
is that South Dakota?
It was a Dakota.
It was a Dakota.
Which there should be only one of, by the way.
Come on, folks. In the Dakota, there's some really pockets of really cool places, really cool people, and we played in an actual cave.
It was like an amusement park cave.
It had been at
Yeah.
one point, but they had made it into a venue, and it was hard to get our instruments down the ladder.
Oh man, yeah, and the humidity was totally messing with my bow hair rosin composition. It was really weird. Hadn't thought about that in a while.
You brought the bass down?
Oh, that was pre-bass, baby. Yeah.
I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world alone. There is no sickness, no toil, no danger in that fair land which I roam. Jordan. I'm just going over home. I'm going home to see my mother. I'm going home, no more to roam. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. Yeah, I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I'm just going over home.
Thank you so much. This next one is another one of my songs. It's a love song. It's an actual love song. They're all love songs of one sort or another, but this one is a bona fide love song. It's about counting up all those little things and reaching down in the couch cushions and seeing how much good there really is there if you count up all those little moments.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
No thunder, no lightning, we could barely call it rain. Just a brown bird singing, no reason to complain. You did the laundry and you shrunk my sweater sleeves, and that brown bird was singing from our driveway full of leaves. Hundreds of things in this crazy world, they break the heart of this city girl. That little brown bird, she's singing like she's praying. Might not be much, I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it. I found your love note while you were out with friends, and that brown bird was singing that little winter wren. Woke for a minute when you lay down last night, and that brown bird was out there while we snuggled up tight. Hundreds of things in this crazy world, they break the heart of this city girl. That little brown bird, she's singing like she's praying. Might not be much, I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it. I steal the pillows and he steals the covers, and that brown bird's out there while we're waking one another. I make the coffee just a little too strong, and that brown bird keeps coming back every time I think she's gone.
A new twist, a new flavor of that song.
Oh, did I play something
Oh
different?
no, yes, a little bit, but that's
Oh.
good. Yeah, that's good. I liked it. There's one thing about a pandemic, and you take a year off of gigging, more or less.
You don't remember your own songs.
You don't remember much. Like, what day is it? Where am I? Who am I? Why am I?
The existential threat has been heavy.
But it's a good exercise, you know?
Yeah.
And we're all doing it together, which I think is kind of helpful for me.
Also, it's spring and we're going to be okay.
The list here says,
We made a list. This is an improvement for the Jes and Jakob duet. Yes.
Or Three Red Feathers.
Let's do Samsung.
Samsung it is. This one's brought to you by a Korean electrical company.
We have a 3-year-old. He's his name is Bear, and you know, when I was gonna name him Bear, I didn't know that he would growl quite the way he does. He can be so sweet and so wild. It's pretty amazing. His newest fun development has been that he has fallen in very sincere love with a bottle of ketchup. and he wants to take it to bed. He wants to hold it and love it. And if it goes away and he can't find it, they are real tears. He is a sweetheart. And this is a song about just how we just want him to be happy, and we're doing our very best to figure out how to show him how that is done. So ketchup it is.
1, 2,
3. With a peacock bloom, bell on the cow when she junks and moan, and the chocolate batter on the oversized spoon. Apple at the tippy top of the tree, and the picture that they're waiting in a line to see. The splash and the puddle on the count of 3, and the heart I wear out on my sleeve. Ring every bell you can, and the seed in your hand. Gonna stick it in the dirt, little sun, little squirt, little time, and then what is like rubies, little piece of beauty, like all the beauty this world's shown to me.
Another Jess Raymond classic. Original. Originally from Jess. Classically, of course. Written for her niece named Samantha, hence called Sam's song. But, you know, songs are universal. You guys can be it could be for whoever you want it to be.
You could.
Anybody's song.
That's the good thing.
Somebody's song. I got the engineer laughing. He's like, where's the plunge button? Gong show here already.
Chink, chink. You know, the thing about that is that we actually know someone who was on the Gong Show.
That's right, and he got gonged by Jack Black.
Jack Black gonged him. I know.
He regretted it, too.
And he felt bad afterwards because he thought that Michael was playing to a recording, and actually he was fully in charge of his own Ottoman instrument. It was one of those, you know what they look like? They look like a little face. It's like a Japanese. What are they? Is it called an Ottoman?
I guess so, yeah.
You should look this up. He has videos online of the best one I think is Ave Maria.
This would be Michael Connolly.
Michael Connolly, Ottoman Ave Maria, and you won't regret it. You will laugh, cry, and no, you won't cry.
I'm going to let you know that Andrea Raymond said bears dancing. To the
Oh, yay.
And Janet Frost England wrote, parenting, the grand adventure, every day something new, catch up, question mark? That's not something I experienced with my two, but they're all different.
Yes. Cap it. And see, it isn't just like one singular bottle of Keppit. It's just sort of like the universal bottle of Keppit. So like when the Keppit gets recycled, a new Keppit shows up.
The new one shows up, and that's just as good.
But it's also like it can become something else. Like occasionally it's a tube of toothpaste.
So it's something tubular.
Usually it's tubular, but you know how kids are. They latch onto something and it means something to them. And, you know, hey, it's an imagination game and he's having fun with it and we get a story out of it. And kill some time, allows for us to think of what to play next. Is this going to be Three Red Feathers in the key of B major?
That's
I
where I
believe it is.
have
This is
the
the
capo on the
title track of our most recent studio album called Three Red Feathers, which actually has an image that Jess drew, sort of a collage or clip art type of image that she hand drew, all sort of like a Salish composition of, there's a mosaic of Salish imagery that she put together, which is a bear, which we released in 2015, long before we had a kid and never named him Bear. So
It was prophetic, is what
Yes.
Jacob's trying to get to.
and this is that song, and it goes like this. I want to, I want to.
All the people with their freckles and braids, with their private prayers and their high crusades after today. But before the grave, we all want to see those better days. I woke up this morning and I was straight from the walls. I got locked in, but it's my own fault. One little window and a warm, dusty ray. Tomorrow's not the time to work for the better days. Three red feathers on a silver arrow, and an arrow on a bow. Oh, that bow up against the shoulder, and after you aim, you gotta let it go.
Woo! Alrighty then.
How about some banjo?
Some banjo, it is.
How about some banjo tuning?
Oh, that's inherent. That's par for the course. Let's see what to tell you about while we are preparing for the banjo to be tuned. We're excited to talk to Jim later about ourselves and our music. It's one of my favorite topics. Me and Jes and our music. Can't wait for that part. Really looking forward to that part of the show. I know most everything there is to know about me. Believe it or not.
Really?
I mean, there's probably stuff I don't know, but.
Does Jes also?
Well, we'll find out in the interview. Stick around, folks. That's the. I'm
Are
just.
you going to take us into separate rooms and ask us the same
That's
questions?
right. This is really this is an intervention / game show. It's like the dating game with Maury.
Let's hope you answer the same.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my, we're having more fun than we deserve up here. Oh, by the way, could I get a little more bass in my ears, please?
A little more bass.
Yes. I'm just contractually required to ask that. I mean, I do want some, but I'm also contractually required to ask that just because it makes me feel important, and I also want to hear my bass better. After countless years of playing the violin under my ear, it's disorienting to play the bass and not be able to hear it when you're standing behind the instrument. It's a little weird.
Give it one more try.
Well, I didn't mean to send him out of the room. I feel like I banished him. Oh my God. Jeez. Lock the door.
There we go.
That sounds good. Help! Oh, and this is going to be, I can see your love. So I'm not even, we're stalling for time here.
What? The banjo's ready before you?
Well.
Amazing.
Oh, amazing. Oh, simply amazing. Oh, beautiful. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Picking up feathers, picking up bones, put 'em in a pocket to carry 'em home. Singing out loud in the woods alone, standing still on the trail with your eyes closed. You get the really good stuff with your eyes all closed. Yeah, all the run around could just be simplified. I can see your love. I wanna show you mine. That little dancer, that dancer over there, won't lose his wonder trying to compare what he's got to what he's not, where he's been to another somewhere. I have found a set of pearls, they're real and they're rare, and he knows that he's holding more than enough to share. Yeah, all the run around could just be simplified. I can see your love. I wanna show you mine. Some days I'm a tiger, some days I chase my tail, some days I find the shortcut, and some days I lose the trail. There's nothing like a story that's just behind the veil. There's nothing like a good wind when it's filling up your sail. You just need some wind to fill that sail. All the run around could just be simplified. I can see your love.
Hey, thank you. All right, I think that we just have some time for 22 more.
22 more songs, folks. It's heating up in here.
Or one more.
I don't know how much. I mean, we probably should have to ask. Oh, there's a clock right there. Oh, well, we could do.
We could do one more or two more or 22 more.
2 more. Yeah. So we're gonna
Two
stick
more.
with the
Original set list.
with the original set list
Just
that
keep-
was revised before we started, but
Just
it
keep-
was original when we started. This next tune is called "April Showers." It's one of my favorite Jes Raymond originals. I'm not really sure exactly why. I guess it was probably one of the first songs that you wrote while I was hanging around. Hanging around. And it hasn't made it back in until recently. So you know how that is when you have a tune that you've sort
Was
of,
old, but it's new again.
but it's new again.
Yeah.
You play it on a different instrument. And then there's Mud Season, which gives a whole new meaning to April Showers to me now, having...
Yeah, there's just something about the Aprils for me that has always felt like I think that I'm always so busy all winter long, and then April hits, and I'm like, oh, that's busy.
Right.
So this is a song about that.
It also has...
That very thing.
It also has a great sing-along, which I'm sure folks will enjoy
Oh yes.
singing along at home. It's got some really, really great words that are easy to remember. I.
Got it.
That's it. That's all it is. And it's not I. It's not that. It's much.
Although that we should maybe we'll work
That's
it
the
out.
postmodern version of this song.
April showers you bring May her flowers, and April showers you bring puddles by the road. Wouldn't I love to lose my list to do in that water span? One day in April with no place to go.
Well,
All right, now for the big grand finale. This is a mashup, sort of, a medley, a schmedley of tunes. It's a Jes Raymond original classic original, called Together, mashed up with an old-timey fiddle tune. Does it have an author, or is this just a trad tune?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think it's just a trad song, but there will be some, if I'm wrong, a trad person will let me know.
Bluegrass Twitter, old-time Twitter, they're the worst. This, the fiddle tune that we're talking about is called Cumberland Gap, which there's probably even more than one fiddle tune named Cumberland Gap, because that's how those things are with fiddle tunes. And the only way to tell fiddle tunes
It's
apart...
also one of those fiddle tunes that has words somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, I've heard people sing it.
Oh, that's right, there are some words. And the reason they name fiddle tunes, Vincent, I'm not sure if you know this, but I want to put this on the wall somewhere, so this is because this is a pace of learning. I can tell people want to have knowledge when they come down here. The reason all the fiddle tunes have names is so that you can tell them apart.
Okay.
Because they all go, hey, look what I can do, 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 look what I can do. You thought you were coming for acoustic music, instead you got some guy trying out his new comedy routine. Or something.
One, two, three.
Every little boat leaks, and love loves a circle of stones. I'm a pilot tender, and you are the light. Now nobody rises all on their own. Hey, now together we could build something. Hey, now together. Hey, now together. Hey, now together. Build something bright. Hey, now together. Hey, Hey now together, build something bright. Oh, hey now together, hey now together, hey now together, build something bright. Oh, hey now together, hey now together, hey now together, build something bright. Hey now together, hey now together, hey now together, build something bright.
Oh, thanks so much, you guys.
Jess Raymond on the guitar singing, songwriting, and banjo plucking and guitar strumming.
And Jacob Breitbach on the fiddle and the bass, making you laugh, making you cry. This has been so fun. We're going to talk to Jim.
Stay tuned. We're going to have an exciting interview with Jim all about him. Just wait. We're going to turn the tables on Jim. We'll be back. Thanks for listening, folks. Whoops. Sorry, Mikey. Check you guys in a little bit.